Hello, everyone. It's Ty Slatter. Welcome to an NBA playoff edition of GTA's ISO mode. If you haven't already followed GTA Sports Network on all social media platforms, like, comment, subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube, and check out TySlatter.com for all things water sports and more. And of course, I know the studio looks a little different today. Happy Memorial Day. They got me in the big studio today, WTLC, holding it down for DJ King, D.L. Hughley. But today, we're talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, Minnesota Timberwolves, Game 4 in Minnesota at the Target Center with OKC leading the series 2-1. We saw in Game 3 what Minnesota has to do. Play as a unit. Watch the previous video I put up. I said it in that video too. Minnesota played as a unit in Game 3. Defense was there. Everybody played for each other. It was not all individual ISO play. Everybody played as a team. And they had one goal in mind: save the season. Because if they had lost Game 3, as you know in NBA history, no team has ever came back from a 3-0 deficit in a series. So they made the series interesting by winning Game 3. Now all they got to do is win Game 4. Now we're talking about a 2-2, which means we're back at 0, okay? Going back into Oklahoma City's Paycom Center. So my only issue with Game 3, as I mentioned in the previous video, is Rudy Gobert has to step up. Rudy Gobert has to hit buckets. I don't care if it's 5 feet underneath the rim, 10 feet underneath the rim, free throws. Rudy Gobert has to get involved in the offense one way or another. I know he's the Defensive Player of the Year, multiple years. I get it. All-Star, paid All-Star money. He has to be effective on both sides of the floor in order for the Minnesota Timberwolves to get past Oklahoma City Thunder. You cannot have a center play 30 minutes and only get 7 points. I'm sorry, Rudy, that's not good enough, man. You're on the court way too much to be so ineffective on offense. They're going to need double-digit scoring, double-digit rebounding. Rebounding, you're pretty good at for obvious reasons. You're a 7-footer, so that's, par for the course. But you have to be able to score as well. All right. And as far as Oklahoma City, your MVP, SGA, has to find a way to get over the defense. He had an abysmal performance in Game 3, only scoring 14 points, playing well over 30 minutes a game. He's usually averaging over 30 per game in points. Obviously, they completely shut him out, and which was good for Minnesota, but bad for OKC because, as you can see, the team somewhat fell apart on the offensive without SGA leading the way. Jalen Williams had a bad night. I think he only scored 14. He averages over 20 per game as well. Defense really smothered both of those guys, and the rest of the team's role players weren't able to contribute at that level to make up for lost buckets. So when it comes to Oklahoma City Thunder, just find a way to score. Find a way to score over the defense. You know it's coming. They're going to blitz. You just got to find a way to get through the zones, get through the pressure, and find a way to the basket, even if it's at the free throw line. Even if you got to force the refs to blow the whistle. And yes, the refs do blow the whistle differently in the playoffs. We all know this. Hey, SGA, this is the moment to be a free throw merchant. If you're ever going to be a free throw merchant, this is the moment. You're going to have to force your way into the basket, force your way to the free throw line in order for this team to overcome and ultimately win this series. You have to overcome the height of Minnesota because, they're playing big on you for obvious reasons. You got Julius Randle, you got Rudy Gobert, you got Jay McDaniels, and then, of course, Anthony Edwards plays, even though he's 6'3", 6'4", he plays and has the vertical and elevation in his game to play big for his size. Yeah, overall, shout out to Chris Finch, the head coach of the Timberwolves, for finding a way to get the win in Game 3. I say do it again. May have to make some minor adjustments, midway through the game at halftime, but overall, Chris Finch, whatever strategy you decide to pull for Game 3, I say run it back, do it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if they do figure it out, which I'm sure they will, make the adjustments and keep the series alive. Because if Oklahoma City wins this game tonight, the series is over in 5. It'll be OKC in 5. But if Timberwolves win tonight, again, 2-2, it's like starting at 0. Game 5 is anybody's game, par for the course. So that's my thoughts on the 2025 Western Conference Final Series between the Oklahoma City Thunder, Minnesota Timberwolves. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube, GTA Sports Network on all social media platforms. You can follow me at Ty Slatter on all social media platforms. And don't forget, TySlatter.com for all things water sports and more. And on behalf of GTA Sports Network, this is Ty Slatter signing off. And until next time, take care.